T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
Habemus Papam. Sancte Hermane Ecclesiae Cardinalem Wojtyła. La nostra lingua italiana, se mi sbaglio, lo hanno chiamato di un paese lontano ma sempre così vicino per la comunione nella fede e nella tradizione cristiana.
Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Blessed Friday. Blessed Friday. It is today is October 27. October 27. It is now 1:16 in the morning. 1:16 in the morning, Eastern time. Eastern time. Here in Puerto Rico. May God bless you all, and a big hug for everyone. And tonight, we will honor the people of Maine. We are going to honor the people of the great state of Maine and send them our respect, our love, and our prayers. And our prayers. I will be sending the link if Mr. Emmy arrives. If Mr. Emmy arrives, because he is from the state of Maine. If Mr. Emmy arrives, I will be sending the link to Mr. Emmy. As soon as I finish my commentary, I'm going to send the links. I'm also going to send the link. I'm sorry. I am going to send the link also for Kid Rock. For Kid Rock and for Mr. Emmy. And our other chat family, I will invite you all later on the program. The first link is for Mr. Emmy and for Kid Rock, and if my nephew arrives, for MRE. For MRE. God bless you all. God bless you all. Blessed Friday. Hold on, please. David Cameron. David Cameron. God bless you always. And God bless the people of Britain. A big hug for David Cameron. As always, Michael Mormile. Michael Mormile, welcome. God bless you always. God bless your family. And be safe at your job. Be safe at your job, Michael. Job safety is first. And a big hug and blessings for Mustang Mike. For Mustang Mike and his family. Mustang Mike, be careful driving. Be careful driving. Stay in the limit. Be careful and look. And we nowadays when we drive, we must have 10 eyes. 10 eyes. So God bless you, Mustang Mike, and be careful driving. And many blessings for your family. And thank you always for supporting our channel. And we have David James. David James. God bless you always, David. God bless you always. And I hope to have you on the panel in the future. And also Mustang Mike, David Cameron. God bless you, David James. God bless you. Hold on. And we have Kid Rock. Kid Rock, God bless you. A big hug. I'm very proud of you. Your telecast was excellent. Was excellent. It is my opinion, Kid Rock, that you can give training to many that have been content creators for many years. You did it like a professional. And I congratulate you with all my heart. I am very proud of you, Kid Rock. Very proud of you. And as always, God bless your dear mother and your family. Kid Rock, as soon as I make some comments, I'll be brief. I will be sending you the link, and you will join me on the panel. Tonight, we will honor the people of Maine, our brothers and sisters of the great state of Maine. Hold on, please. Hold on, everyone. Okay. It is very sad. It is very sad what has happened. But the problem is that this keeps on happening. This has happened already hundreds and hundreds of times. It's repetitive, and it's happening all over the states. not not just in Maine. This has happened in other states, and this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. When I left my house, this evening, to be clear, I am in my office now. I am in my office. When I left my home in the evening, and I was watching the news, when I left my home, they haven't caught this individual yet. This individual is still loose. It is now 1:22 in the morning. I haven't had time to check the news. I hope since I left home to work, I hope they have apprehended this demon. This is a demon. This individual, according to the news, he's an army veteran, and he's a specialist. He's a specialist in arms. This individual, it is my opinion that this individual planned it very carefully, because it's been over 24 hours. This happened. These killings happened yesterday around 6:30 to 7 at night, Eastern time. And more than 24 hours, and they still haven't caught him. You don't have to be Sherlock Holmes. You don't have to be a detective. This was planned. It is my opinion. This was planned, because this individual, he had planned an escape route, and if they still haven't caught him after more than 24 hours, that means that this demon, because there is no excuse. There is no excuse. No matter how many problems that a person, no matter how many problems a person has, and if a person has mental problems, one thing is to have mental problems and to have personal problems, and another thing is to take an AK-47 and just start shooting innocent people. That is unacceptable. That is the work of a demon. That is the work of a demon. There are some analysts on the different networks, because they have to interview everyone. To be clear, it is not the network. It is not the network's fault. They have to interview everyone. But some of the people that they are interviewing, saying that the guy has problems. Okay, the guy has problems, but that doesn't give anyone the right to shoot people. You see, and I repeat again, this is my own opinion. See, I know we all have problems. We all have personal problems, but we don't take an AK-47 and start shooting people. That is unacceptable. That is a person that does that. A person that does that is an evil person. Just plain evil. Because we all know people that have problems and that have a lot of difficulties, but they don't. You just don't pick up you don't just pick up a rifle and start killing people. That is, I repeat, that is unacceptable. And I pray to God that they apprehend him, and he will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I have to check. I have to check if in the state of Maine, if the death penalty is permitted, they should submit this demon to the death penalty. This demon does not deserve to live. What he has done is unforgivable. I repeat, what this individual has done is unforgivable. No excuses. There's a lot of people that they interview finding excuses for an individual like that. So far, according to the news reports, there's 18 people dead. 18 innocent people dead, and among them, children. This demon went into a bowling alley where families are sharing and spending some relaxed time, and just kill people, innocent people. That is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. This individual did the same thing that Hamas did, and that Hamas did with the ISIS group. They invaded innocent people. They invaded innocent people's lives, and they killed and he killed them without. This is just unacceptable. It's unacceptable, and we have a problem. We have a problem in our nation, and we must address it. And we must address it, and we need the help. First, we need the help of God, and we need the help of good mental professionals, and we need the help of good religious leaders. This must stop happening. This must stop happening. This is we are considered to be a great nation, and look what is happening in our nation. This is unacceptable. I am going now. I am going to get the link for Kid Rock. Kid Rock, when you get on the panel, I want to hear your full analysis. Your full analysis on this terrible, on this terrible on this terrible tragedy. I want to hear what Kid Rock has to say. Okay, everyone, I will be right back. I will be right back. Okay, okay, everyone. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. Uh, the link is in the chat for Kid Rock and for Mr. Emmy. For Mr. Emmy, if he's in the chat or he arrives, to be clear, the link is for Kid Rock, for Mr. Emmy, and for my nephew. For my nephew, if he arrives. And I would like also to invite Miss Nitro. Miss Nitro, it will be an honor to have you. You don't have to show your face. No one has to show their face. There is no problem. I want to hear your analysis. To be clear, the link is for Kid Rock, for Mr. Emmy, MRE, and Mrs. Nitro. Mrs. Nitro, please press the link. It will be an honor to have you. You don't have to show your face. You will be treated with the utmost respect. Hold on, everyone. Okay, I have Kid Rock. Hold on, Kid Rock. My dear friend, Kid Rock. Okay, Kid Rock. Welcome, Kid Rock.
Hey, everyone.
A big hug, Kid Rock. And as always, may God bless your dear mother and your family, and a big hug. And before you start giving your analysis, on behalf of my family, I want to congratulate you for the excellent telecast that you transmitted. I am very proud of you, Kid Rock.
Thank you.
Kid Rock, I want your analysis. What has happened? I want your full analysis. What has happened in the great state of Maine?
It's a shame, man. It's what I heard from the reports and stuff, that this guy had a history of mental illness, and if he had guns, they should have took him away. I mean, period. I mean, I don't know. I didn't, like I said, they didn't really tell me about a family life, but they said that the family member said he had a history. So if they knew he had guns. I mean, I'm not trying to blame anyone or nothing. Obviously, this is not the time or place. This is supposed to be for the family of the people that passed away, and then the little kids, and then the people who got shot and lived. It's terrible. I'm speechless. I mean, it's bad. I mean, but this stuff happens all the time. I mean, come on. We got to be realistic about it. And I'm not saying like a Republican or Democrat, any of that. A world problem, but in America, it happens all the time. I mean, last week, Chicago was like 30 shot and 5 killed. And that was and it was a weapon, like a lot of kids got hit. I don't think any. I think one kid got shot in the head and he passed away. But this is crazy. I mean, all this is crazy. I mean, I don't. Yeah, this is not good.
Kid Rock. Kid Rock. Let us make believe. Let us make believe that you were the governor. That you were the governor of Maine, or that you would be a senator in Washington. What would you do? What would Kid Rock do to resolve these shootings? Because yesterday it was Maine. Tomorrow could be New York. Tomorrow could be Puerto Rico. May God forbid. Tomorrow could be another state. And this keeps on happening. This has happened already. This has happened hundreds and hundreds of times. What would Kid Rock do if you were governor, if you were a senator in Washington? What would you do to try to stop this, Kid Rock?
Okay, first things first. If I was the governor of Maine, and we caught this guy, we gotta charge him federally. Because I don't know if it's like if it's like if it's a state case, they might just give him life or something. No. If you charge him federally, it's a terrorist attack, and you could put him down. I mean, that's it. I mean, that's what. Well, yeah, you got to pay for your sins. And the thing about like senators and stuff, I mean, there's it's. I mean, this is the thing. If people got mental problems, mental issues, the family's got to say something. If they know they have something, you gotta be like like in football, preventive defense. That's what you gotta do because okay, there's not enough cops, the feds, and all that. I mean, you gotta like look from the home. You know what I mean? I mean, that's what you gotta do because you can't eradicate them. I mean, family members, they gotta say something. I mean, because they don't, it's going to still happen. And then there's gonna be copycats and all this. Like I said, Halloween weekend's coming up. And you know what? A lot of bad stuff's gonna happen. I mean, a lot of big cities. You gotta remember, trick-or-treating, and the people got masks on, and it's gonna be bad.
Kid Rock, today? I'm sorry, wait. Today is the 27th. When do they celebrate Halloween officially?
Well, technically, it's Tuesday. But like, they're probably gonna do it on the weekend because you know what I mean.
Okay.
You still gotta go to school, and the parents. I mean, that's what I would think.
Okay, Kid Rock, hold on for a second. Gerard, please press the link, Gerard. I want to hear your opinion. Being that you are a veteran. Gerard, please press the link. And also, Todd Father, if you can, Todd Father, press the link, Todd Father. And also, I want to give opportunity to David James. David James, please press the link. Just scroll backwards. The link is in the chat for David James, for Gerard, and also for Todd Father. Everyone else, I will invite at a later time. Go ahead, Kid Rock.
Yeah, and personally, whenever this happens, you have a...
Hold on. Gerard, please show me your face, please. Okay. We have Gerard. Hold on, Gerard, hold on. Go ahead, Kid Rock.
Well, yeah, you gotta make examples out of these people. There's no zero tolerance, and you gotta kill them. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, go do everything in court, and you know whatever they do, hang them or whatever it does. They gotta do it federally, so they can't. And they treat it like a terrorist attack.
Kid Rock, we have Gerard. Welcome, Gerard.
Hey.
A big hug. Tell us, Gerard, we want to hear your analysis. What happened?
Okay.
What has happened in Maine?
All right. Hey, Kid Rock, do me a favor, would you?
Yeah.
Press your YouTube and pause it.
Pardon me.
You're echoing.
Oh no, it's Edwin.
Somebody has YouTube running.
No, it's Edwin because he has the air conditioner fan.
Okay, somebody's got to pause YouTube while they're on StreamYard.
Go ahead, Gerard. Go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead. Nice to hear from you.
Yes. Okay, so how you guys doing?
Okay.
As far as the question was, if I was the governor, what would I do?
Maine. Yeah.
Maine. Well, you can't ban weapons because that's a First Amendment right.
Yeah, of course.
And what's the source of the problem? In many cases, it's mental illness.
Right.
And I think in New York, for example, you have to be adjudicated mentally unfit to own a firearm. And like you said, Kid Rock, if a person is unfit or mentally, or has had mental, has been put into a mental hospital, as this guy was last summer, he's not allowed to own weapons.
Oh yeah, of course. Right.
And I don't know if he was living with a family or not, but if somebody was mentally unstable, was suicidal, or had those kind of issues, the guns are supposed to be secured away from that person. That could be
they should have got taken away right away.
Yeah. So we don't know the whole story behind this, but obviously somebody dropped the ball. Was it one of the things they can do is if you go into a mental institute, they can find out if you own handguns or if you own, weapons.
Yeah, they could just do a FOID check, right? You would think.
Yeah.
Just to get it, just to get it out of the way, yes or no, and then they go with the weapons, or if you don't, then whatever.
They're supposed to seize them,
right.
And that would have possibly stopped this guy from going on a kill crazy rampage.
Well, but you still get guns on the street. But
yeah,
right.
Yeah,
I hear you. Right, exactly.
But he's loaded with he's got a AR type weapon,
right?
And he's loaded to the gill. So in New York now we have, and I'm against it, but in New York they now have an ammunition clearance, and they have what else do they got?
The magazine capacity and all that, right?
Yeah, the magazine.
Yeah, right. So basically, we're gonna end up shooting with 38s. I mean, I can't have a gun, but you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
That's
so, in New York now, if you want to buy a semi-automatic weapon, you've got to go to training, and go through this extensive training on how to use it. And that gives law enforcement time to do a check on you as well. But yeah, I think, with the rise of these mass shooters, you might say, well, okay, it's a bad thing. But as you mentioned earlier, there are mass shootings every week in cities like Chicago between gangs, and they don't seem
Right.
to be doing much about that.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, this was bad. I mean, this was a lot of people. But the thing is, this is what I think, that like there's not enough cops and feds to do this. If the family members know that, just say your son or whatever, I'm not saying you, I'm just saying in general, that he has mental issues or he needs some help, get him the help, get them guns out of there. I mean, because you got to be the eye. You're watching your family, right? You would think you
Yeah.
can't be. I mean, it has to come from the home first, or
Yes.
this is not going to work. Because that would eliminate a lot. And I don't know the situation. They were kind of tight-lipped with this, right? I didn't hear that much about it. About
Yeah.
his life. They just said he was in and out of institutions.
That baffles me how he could still have a weapon.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Because listen, they say, okay, he went in last summer, right? The first thing
Right.
they should have done, okay, evaluate him. Okay, he's not stable. Okay, first thing they should have done, ran a check to see if he has FYD card, and then the weapons. That should have
Yeah.
been the first thing. I mean, make sure if like because he might not. Maybe make sure if he's. You gotta make sure the person's unstable first. You can't do that until a doctor says you're unstable. You know what I mean? You gotta make that right because maybe sometimes you might be mad, but you're not crazy, right? You know.
Exactly.
And then second, after that, okay, the person's unstable. He has problems. Boom. Check the FYD thing real quick. And then go to the person's house, seize them. You
Yes.
got to. I mean, come on,
There's no other
right?
choice.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, because he or she is going to eventually get out, and if the guns are gone, you can still get them on the street, but at least those are gone. I mean, you know what I mean. You gotta be come from the home. There's not enough cops and feds and all that. I mean, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're you
I
know
think I think that
go
I
ahead.
think the connection, when they say it was a gun crime, right?
Right.
Well, 9 times out of 10, well, I won't say 9 out of 10, but let's say 7 out of 10, uh, and 3 out of 10's mental illness, and we'll leave one open. So let's say 3 out of 10. We'll say 1/10 we're just put as an exception.
Right.
So 3 out of 10. So 6 out of 10 are the connection are drugs,
Yeah,
and
most definitely. You're right.
that's the high murder rate comes from the drugs. The 3 out of 10 comes from mental illness, and then there's the 1/10 that I'm not sure of. But
But yeah,
keep it
I mean, I know
simple.
what
That
you're
would be
saying,
it.
like a certain circumstance.
Yeah,
Well,
that
'cause I
could
seen a
be.
thing the other day on YouTube, and I guess like 3 or 4 African Americans tried to kick this guy's door in, and it wasn't pleasant for them.
Right.
The guy started shooting, and they ran. It was on camera, obviously. So you should be able to protect your family. Period.
Exactly. Well, you should. And hey, you don't have to own a gun. There's no law that says you have to own a gun. So if you don't like to own a gun, don't own a gun. But remember this: the police have no obligation to go in the house and save you. They have none. It's not in their contract. When you
Right.
see we're here to be serve and protect, sorry, they don't do that. They serve, but they're not obligated to protect you.
Right.
And if you're held hostage in a building and you're killed, you can't sue the police department.
Well, yeah, right. Like, 'cause you ever hear this? Like, one of the most dangerous things for a policeman to go to on a call is a domestic, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Because you don't know what's behind that door. unless they know of you. You know what I mean? Like if you had other issues with the cops and stuff like this. But you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They don't know what's behind that door.
Yeah. Domestic and Warren are,
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, you're right. But you know what I'm saying? Them are dangerous. Very
yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is just a terrible thing. This guy was obviously had planned this out, and
Yeah, I heard like a bunch of weapons, bunch of ammo, had a manifesto and everything. And see, the thing is, he left it in his car over so people could see it, and then he hauled ass. Excuse me, Edmund. Sorry, he hauled out of there. So he wanted people to see that, and he's still loose. Usually,
yeah,
like if he killed himself or he was hunkered down somewhere, and then there's a big shootout or whatever, and then shots were fired and they killed him, then they would find it on him, right?
yeah.
When the guy's dead. But he did
Yeah,
that
but
on
I
purpose.
wonder where he went to.
Pardon me, go ahead.
I have no clue where he could have gone, but Maine's a large state, and he's
Oh,
in Lewiston. Lewiston is on the ocean,
right.
about midway down, uh, and yeah, he's somewhere.
Was
Either,
he a vet or anything? Do you know
either
that?
that, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, okay, because
But,
it's pretty tight-lipped about that.
yeah, I don't know. To be honest with you, kid.
Yeah.
But
Well, I was thinking, what happens if he goes to Canada? He could
he
just,
could have
right?
maybe, but that's a long ride to Canada from there.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was thinking, yeah, you're right. Yeah, because that's,
He would have.
yeah. You
He'd
got to
have
go
had to
down
go
and then up.
into.
You got to go down and then up. I see what you're saying. Right, right, right.
That's a real long ride. So
Okay. Yeah, I had my
I don't know.
geography wrong. Yeah. But I don't think they're gonna catch him like alive.
I don't think so either.
I mean, I think the way like killing kids. Oh my god. I mean, I have no problem killing someone. But hold up now. If someone's coming to my house and try to do something to me and my family, I don't know what their intentions are, and they got guns and stuff. I don't own no guns. I'm gonna do everything humanly possible to take them out to protect my family. Period.
Sure. Sure.
Even though I went to prison, I don't care. I'd rather be judged by 12 of my peers and buried by 6 of my friends. And I don't have
Yeah.
no guns or nothing like that. But I'm
Right.
gonna do everything humanly possible, and I don't care what the DA say. You come to my house, I'm assuming you're gonna kill me, rape my wife, and kill us for whatever I got. I mean, come on, right?
Yeah.
For
Yep.
like stupid stuff. I mean, I don't
Yep.
have gold bars or nothing in my house. What are you gonna take?
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm assuming, I see it all the time. Like I see stuff in Chicago because I got friends that live in Chicago that they tell me like people get robbed and they give them the stuff and they still shoot them.
Oh yeah. I'm
Right?
from
So
Chicago.
right.
I grew up on the South Side, and it wasn't too bad growing up. But then, what came in was the crack cocaine, and
Yeah, that was
you
easy
know,
money and then explode. And then you're fighting for street corners.
that's where all the killings really happening. But now it's extended out. There's a lot of carjackings, a lot
Right,
of
and these kids doing
a lot of
that, and they get let go.
gentrified areas are. These yuppies are being targeted. They're easy marks.
Oh yeah, walking out the bars and stuff. Of course, you're not paying attention. You're looking at your stupid phone, and boom.
Yep.
Yep.
I just break-ins and sticking them up right in the sidewalk and taking their
Yeah, they're
stuff.
like pulling up. You're walking, and they're just pulling up and stopping, and then go here. Give me all your stuff, or we're gonna kill you.
Yep.
For a couple $100 and a phone or whatever you got in their pocket. You don't got a lot of money. Right? It's crazy.
Yeah. So to answer the question, if I was the governor, uh, and I know this would probably tick off a lot of people, but every 2 years I would do a ATF check on them, and anyone who owns a firearm, and they would have to come in and do an ATF check. I wouldn't demand it, but I would say, hey, if you own a firearm, you got to come in, or you're violating the law. In other words, I don't want the government to know your serial number, your gun, and all these other things. Well, they already do when you do an ATF check now.
Right.
So, if you're on the rolls, you come in every 2 years and do another check on you. See if you committed any felonies, that kind of thing, and that might help. But outlawing guns is ridiculous.
Oh no,
Because let me just finish. From a constitutional standpoint, it's why our country is special. We have the right to bear arms in order to protect ourselves from a tyrannical government, where other governments throughout the world these days, so-called civilized governments, have not allowed their citizens to carry guns. They claim to be progressive, when in actuality it's regressive. When you look at China, North Korea, in all these countries where they've removed the right for a citizen to protect themselves, they're under the thumb of sometimes unelected politicians, and certainly a group of politicians that in no way, shape, or form are their friends. They're just there to control them. And you see that globally. That's a big push. And one of the things that the left wants to do in this country is to disarm the population. They don't care about the killings. If they really cared about life, they'd be concerned about abortion, ridding themselves of that. That's not important. What is important is when we get a chance, this is their long range goal, when we get a chance and we take over the country, we want to make sure the populace doesn't have weapons.
Yeah, I agree. But the problem is, like, all these, like, Airline Omar and the AOCs and all them, they want to ban guns, but they got 20 people with machine guns watching them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
come on.
the elite will always be okay. The elite will always be protected because they have bodyguards. So that's not the issue for them. It doesn't affect them. And the elite will always be able to afford armed security. It's the masses that can't. And it's the masses that are the greatest threat to the elite. And at this point in our country, we now have a stratification between elites and people who are basically, middle class is basically gone. People who are just paying, paycheck to paycheck, and they got nothing going for them right now. So this country's in a spiral, and they want to keep it going that way. The more people they can invite in to this country, unvetted, the more they can jam and overwhelm the social system in our country is good for them because it creates chaos.
Right.
That's why we have them.
I agree with everything you said.
So, and then they'll say, well, you're the problem because you can't think open-mindedly. We've got more people coming to this country than anywhere else in the world, and we don't know who they are. And it's by design. It was started by Obama, and it was interrupted with Trump. But the process started in the last 2 years of the Obama administration, and it was supposed to go on through Hillary Clinton, and it's called 16-year plan.
That's why
8 years of Obama, in 8 years of Hillary was supposed to be enough where we could inundate this country with foreigners who don't even know the Constitution, don't even know Civics 101.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. That the 16-year plan, like I was on a live the other day, and I said it, and I said it the other time I was on a live when I had the show. Yeah, Trump was never supposed to win, and we would win
No,
then,
yeah, he wasn't supposed to win. He
right?
interrupted the 16-year plan, and now, as you noticed, immediately after Biden came in, he's taken his orders from the commentary or the people that run his administration. He has no say in it, and nor does he care
Oh, of course,
because
because yeah, go ahead.
he doesn't care. He's a Manchurian candidate too, like the last guy.
Right, because every president forever, once they're done with their first term and they lost, or if they did 2 terms, they always left Washington. Why did Barack and Michelle buy a place in Washington?
Because they're running.
Right,
They are not only them, but John Kerry, uh, Paul Ryan. There's a whole mess of these people that are still running the government, and they're a shadow government. It's referred to as a deep state,
right,
and they're the people that are actually in charge, not Biden, because they've got more dirt on Biden from over the years where they can just say, hey, you know what? We got you. You'll do what we say, or we'll expose you, and embarrass you and your family. Biden's are getting away with criminality that is beyond the scope of anything we've ever seen, short of Hillary Clinton's Clinton initiative. Those two guys have been paying for play, and nothing's happening.
right. But see, this is the problem with them, though. But remember, like you were talking about the 16-year plan. They're speeding up the process now, and people are seeing this in real time. That's the good thing about this. So I've seen things that people are lifelong Democrats, and they're seeing this stuff in real time. It's like, wait a minute, you're forgetting like the African Americans, and you're giving everything to these illegal aliens.
He did.
You know
They
what I mean? And they're doing
discounted
this.
the African American is no longer necessary, so they've moved on. They've moved on beyond them, and they're inviting a whole nother crop in order to fulfill their aims.
Right.
And unfortunately, the blacks have been left and cast aside, and I don't know why in the world they continue to vote for these people.
Yeah.
As a rule, their neighborhoods are just you can't even walk to school without possibly catching a bullet, and yet they continue to vote Democrat. It's crazy.
Well, you see the things in Chicago, like they all voted for Brandon Johnson, right? And
Yeah,
then they got these illegals, and then like they're saying no, we're not doing this no more. And a bunch of them went on a lawsuit because there was a school or something. They wanted to put like 400 people there, and
plenty of schools. There's
yeah,
vacant
right,
property that they're dumping them into.
right. And the thing was with this one was that I think it was closed like well, for 10 years or so, and they were asking the administrations in Chicago, can we use this for a rec center for the kids and stuff? They said no, no, no. But then they told these people try to get them in, and they said no. And they a bunch of them sued the city, and there's an injunction now.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Well, yeah, because this is crazy. I mean, yeah, and they know they know they've been replaced.
Well, what's happening is you have an urban decay beyond anything. It's accelerated beyond anything anyone could imagine in all the major cities that are blue, and it continues to get worse. And I'm not sure what the name is.
Okay, Gerard and Kid Rock, please forgive me for interrupting. excellent conversation. We have see no evil. Hold on. That way we can hear the opinion of see no evil. Hold on, guys. Okay, we have see no evil. Hold on, see no evil. Welcome, see no evil. Welcome.
Hi guys, how you doing?
See no evil. I would like your analysis. What has happened? What has happened in the state of Maine? And if you had the political power, what would you do? What would you do to avoid this? To avoid this happening over and over again. Go ahead, Chino Evil.
I tell you the truth, Edwin, I really don't know. I'm honestly taken back with all this. I think that there's not enough police officers out there, and I think that the schools need to have at least one armed security there, whether it's an off-duty police officer or an officer that's assigned to the schools. And they got to do better vetting when it comes to people who are getting their gun permits and gun licenses. But that doesn't mean that the criminals aren't going to go behind there and get, guns off the street from a different angle. But Gerard makes a good point about what's going on with the country. But I actually just heard something today by somebody on the internet that's, like a political analyst, and he said Biden's going to be going soon, and they're going to make Kamala Harris the president for a short term, but she's not going to get the nomination. They're going to give another nomination to another female black person, which is going to be, or person of color, and it's going to be Michelle Obama, and then they're going to have Gavin Newsom is going to be the vice president. He's going to be bought into that for $800 million, and the whole thing is just all being run by the Obamas right now.
I agree. A little bit. Yeah, a lot of that I could see. Like a Hail Mary.
I hope it doesn't come true, but that's what the guy was, the analyst was talking about.
Yeah, I mean, Harris is in trouble too. She took money from the Chinese.
Well, they want to put her in there as a temporary female
president.
Because
if they impeach him, she would be the president. Right, exactly. Yeah.
And then they want to replace the female president with another woman of color, and that would be Michelle Obama as the nominee.
I think that's the only shot.
See no evil.
Yes.
See no evil, Gerard and Kid Rock. We all have to be careful. We all have to be careful of the programs we listen to, because there's a lot of people that claim that they're political analysts, but this is just my opinion. I doubt very much that Miss Michelle will be a candidate for anything. It is my opinion. This is just my opinion. Our next president is going to be a Republican president. It is my opinion.
I'm not saying that she would win. I'm just saying that's who they're going to use as their candidate.
Okay, but with all respect, I don't think that's going to happen. That's just my opinion. I think this is just my opinion. I think that our next president is going to be the governor that is in Florida. I forget his name.
DeSantis.
Can anyone give me his name?
DeSantis.
Ron DeSantis.
I'm sorry?
Ron DeSantis.
Right. It is my opinion. This is just an opinion. I think that our next president is going to be DeSantis. That is just my opinion.
He's not a bad guy. I just don't know that if he's not going to owe a lot of favors for the money that's being given to him.
I'm sorry?
He's actually accepting donations. He's going to owe people favors if he does get, elected.
Yeah, but every candidate does that. uh, every candidate receives donations, and uh, every candidate owes favors.
That's a
That
good point.
that's a part of our political system. But I'm just saying this. This is all that I am saying. Our next president, our next president will be a Republican president,
I hope
and
you're right.
I am going to tell you why. Biden's. This is just my opinion. Uh, Biden's performance as president has been very poor.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Plus his age is showing. If you observe Biden, when you see him on television, he can hardly walk.
He's weak.
He cannot hardly walk, and when he speaks, uh, he's not speaking clearly, and you
And
can tell. You see, like an example. Right now,
I agree with you.
right now, I am 67 years old. Thank God, thank God, thank God. Now, I am very strong. But the time is gonna come. The time is gonna come when I start slowing down. And in my case, if I see that I am slowing down, I am done. A lot of elderly people, when they see that they're slowing down, they do not acknowledge it. And Mr. Biden should acknowledge that he is slowing down. He
He
looks
can't.
like
He's under wraps there, but he's owned. If he doesn't do what they say, they're gonna disgrace him and ruin his whole family, and worse than that probably.
Well, that could be true. But what I am saying, Sino Evil, that we elderly people, when we observe that we are not 100% and we start being 50, we should just retire and just get out of it. But not many elderly people, not many elderly people have that maturity. What I am saying is, as soon as we see that we are not 100%, we should get out of the picture.
I think they should do age limits and term limits.
Right. No. To be clear, our president, has an 8-year term limit. What we need,
No, I'm
what
talking
we
about the rest
really
of
need
the
also,
Congress and government.
yeah, senators and representatives, they should have an 8-year term limit because there's a lot of them that been there for 20 and 30 and 40 years, and that is not good.
It's
And
funny
got
because
rich.
if you look at their life from the beginning, I'm sure they'll come into there with the right attitude, but they get I guess jaded. And think about it: if one's making $200,000 a year and he does it for 40 years, it still doesn't give him the amount of money to become a 200 million heir. Or $200 million, and he doesn't make more than 200,000 a year, and even in 40 years, he's not gonna make that money.
Oh,
If he saved every dime.
see no evil.
Hey guys, I'm gonna drop down into the chat.
Okay, Gerard.
Yeah.
Before you leave, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for sharing with us, and please give us your closing statement.
Okay.
What were you saying, Gerard?
If you could mute yourself, Adam. Thank you.
That wasn't me, was it?
No, that was
Edwin.
it's Edwin. He's running his YouTube at the same time he's on.
Oh, okay.
He's on.
No, wait. Let me clarify. I am in my office, and here there's a lot of computers. So that is the interference.
Okay.
Please accept my sincere apologies, but I cannot turn off the other computers. Go ahead, Gerard. I'll mute myself.
Okay, I'm really worried that the Republican will not be elected because I'm worried about the verification of votes, given that our voting system is electronic
And it's
and
not in one day. They're doing it in like they're taking weeks to count it.
yes, and actually the votes actually go overseas into Spain
That's bullshit.
and Germany, and they're counted through a machine over there and then brought to the United States.
Can you
So
explain that to me? I never knew that.
yeah, they're sent. Well, okay, all those machines can be corrupted, every single one of them. You can actually just put a thumb drive into any of those counters and remove the thumb drive and
And
mahoop the votes.
add or delete votes.
Yeah, so it's a wholly unsecure system.
I think they're gonna come up with something else to do another mail-in, swarm of mail-in ballots.
Well, yeah, they do drop boxes now, and in
That's
Europe
nonsense.
and in the United Kingdom, they started doing drop boxes, and the left has been winning victories over there, time and time again. So we've got.
What do you think the solution is?
Well, you got to go back to a paper ballot,
Yeah, I agree.
and until you go back to a paper ballot, there will be no fair elections.
It's right.
Gerard, See No Evil, and Kid Rock. I want to welcome Miss Karen and Miss Nitro. Miss Karen and Miss Nitro, you are welcome to press the link. It will be great. It will be great to have a woman's opinion on the panel. So, Miss Karen, you are welcome to press the link, and also Miss Nitro. Go ahead, Gerard.
Okay, so this
ballot.
is why the reason why I say that, guys, is the stuff they're doing now would never get them reelected unless they were confident, like they were with this Joe Biden deal where he didn't campaign and he sat in his
I know, that was
basement
ridiculous.
and they were all like, "Hey, don't worry about it. We got this. We got this taken care of."
Then they stopped the accounting, and then they came back to it in the middle of the night with nobody there.
And no, they stopped it in the 5 swing states.
Right, I'm saying they did that, and then they brought in those mail-in ballots and stuffed the ballots, and then on top of it, Trump was ahead by 200,000, and Biden actually won a state with more votes than they had in the people.
Right.
They got more votes in the box than there are citizens of that state.
Yeah. So I'm worried that they've got a trick up their sleeve. What's going to happen, what I foresee is he's going to win re-election. Now, he got 80 million votes, right? Has anybody ever seen anyone wearing a Biden hat?
Yeah,
You're right.
Have you ever seen a Biden hat on anybody walking down the street?
No.
Nope. So
well, they were showing all the.
Here's what I'm saying. Let me finish. He's gonna win re-election. He's gonna get booted out the door. He's gonna retire. They're gonna put the next person in whom they wanted all along, which was Kamala Harris, because she can be controlled. The only chance we have is if Robert F. Kennedy Jr. steals votes from the Democrat. He's running as an independent. That's it. I mean, right now, I feel like they're going to cheat and it's going to be a mess. And
well, hopefully with the new speaker that they're going to start putting some, hammers down on these Democrats, because they already arrested that guy with the fire alarm. Thank God.
They gave him a misdemeanor. Oh my God! Come on! If I did that, I'm going to prison.
I know that, but at least they're putting their foot down on something. They didn't do anything to anybody.
They didn't do anything to him. They fined him. He took a plea and they fined him. And that's it. They just swept him. You know, they're all criminals up there.
I don't know why they don't just take your seat away from him and put someone else in. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, they might now if there's the speaker issue is resolved. But they took care of that. You know, we've got people in there.
They got to get rid of these guys like Adam Schiff,
we got people that
Jerry
just
Nadler, those people.
just hate our country, and all they're concerned about is their politics. Mitch McConnell, he's the worst.
More about their pockets.
Yeah.
You know,
I can't
terrible.
believe these people are still in office. They can't even like stand up.
Do you know his wife, Mitch McConnell's wife?
She's Chinese.
You know who her father is?
Who?
He is the number one shipping magnate out of China.
To China or from China?
From China. So he is a multi-billionaire.
Yeah, he's already in bed with them.
Because he's in bed with them. You know, and he's in charge of the Republican side of the Senate. He's a bad guy. So we got some real evil people. But anyway, I'm gonna jump down. Okay.
All right, Gerard. Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you.
Gerard. Always nice talking to you.
God bless you. God bless you, Gerard. And always a big hug, Gerard.
Thank you. It was a pleasure talking to you. Right.
Okay. This is what we got. This is what we are going to do.
Hey, hold up.
This is what. Hold on for a second. This is what we are going to do. We've been on the air for an hour and 12 minutes. Just chilling. Would you like to come up to the panel? Just chilling, Miss Karen and Miss Nitro. Go ahead, Kid Rock.
Hey, I need 5 minutes, okay? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay, no problem, Kid Rock. No problem.
Okay,
no problem.
We'll be there in 5 minutes.
No problem.
People, it's good talking with you. I'll be back.
No problem, Kid Rock. No problem. Just chilling, Karen and Miss Nitro and David James. Everyone is welcome to be on the panel. Being that we have been on the air for over an hour, I don't want to extend the telecast too much. The most important, See No Evil, how do we resolve the problem of these shootings? That is the most important. That is the most important topic of tonight. How do we resolve this? Come on. You gotta have more control over the Give us a good idea. I'm sorry?
You gotta vet the people more. That are applying for the gun permits and buying the guns.
Okay. Repeat that again. Oh, I didn't get it.
You gotta do background checks on these people. Not only on if they live in the state, you gotta find out if they have any mental illness, or if they've been in domestic violence, or have been arrested for it, even if it is a misdemeanor. They gotta just check these people out a little bit more thoroughly.
I completely agree with you, and that is excellent. That is excellent. See No Evil. Let me tell you, a few representatives and senators, they proposed that, but other senators were against that. But your idea, I completely agree with your idea, and I congratulate you for saying it here on this channel. Can you repeat it again? That way our audience, because that is the best idea to try to control these shootings. Go ahead, See No Evil.
Well, I just think that they should do a more thorough background check on these people for their mental health. If they have any other, been arrested, or they have family members that are maybe they're mental and they have different what they call stress in their life that might cause them to not be smart with the weapon and be less likely to be responsible. You have to check these guys out much better. And you
Right,
can't
right.
you can't just give them just because they live there the weapon. They have to have and they should be required to go to the range and show themselves that they bought the gun and that they know how to use it and know how to safeguard it.
Right. That is excellent. Miss Karen, just chilling. Miss Nitro, would you like to come on the panel to give your opinion? You are all welcome. You are all welcome. Let us see what Karen and just chilling replies. That way I can paste the link again. Before I close the program. See no evil. Changing the subject a little. You have a comedy club, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you please tell us more about the comedy club, where it is located, what days are open, and where it is exactly? Go ahead, Sino Evil.
The comedy club is located in Staten Island, New York. It's called Laughs on the Landfill Comedy Club. And what we're doing is we're bringing in all professional comedians, high end, and also we're going to be doing a lot of benefits for like charities and like causes, like let's say like the Wounded Warriors, or like breast cancer awareness, or St. Jude's, anything that they want to do with any kind of like fundraisers. We're going to add the fundraiser with the comedy at the night. This way we can, when people come and donate to the causes, they also get a nice dinner and a nice show for their time and their donation.
That is great. Sino Evil, how long has the comedy club been open?
We're brand new. We're only open up for last month. But my partner is a 34-year veteran of comedy, and he's got a very good rapport with a lot of people that are in the comedy genre.
Okay, so Sino Evil, so far, how is your comedy club doing?
We're doing very well. I had Goomba Johnny and another guy called Anthony Tooch as our opening acts. We had this other guy, Paul Bond, who's going to be going on to one of our, Scott LeBedo is like a citizen of Staten Island who's fighting for the Patriot. He's a patriotic, like, what's the word I'm looking for? He's pro-American. And he's an artist that's painted American flags across America on all the VFWs. He paints them all over the country. And what he's doing is opening up a vodka. It's going to be called American Vodka. And it's got the bottle's going to be with American flag wrapped around it. So we're going to do a fundraiser with that. And we're going to have the comedy people with that. There's going to be pro-American comedians.
That Sino Evil, that is great. What days?
My apologies.
No problem, Kid Rock. Sino Evil, what days exactly is the comedy club open?
The dates have to be determined. Depends on the talent when their availability is, and we have to it's a matter of marketing too.
But I imagine you open like when everything normalizes. I imagine that you would open like Thursday nights, Fridays, Saturdays,
yes. It's going to be
Sundays.
at least one Thursday a month, and we're going to add in dates for all the charities.
Okay. So Sino Evil.
Yes.
I am going to close the telecast. Let me tell you, I wish you the best.
You too.
With your comedy club. I wish you total success. It's
a restaurant also, so if you don't want to do the comedy, you can come to the restaurant. The restaurant's a high-end restaurant too.
Okay. Sino Evil,
yes.
Before I close the telecast, give us your closing statement, please.
Well, I want to wish everybody a blessed weekend. I hope everybody has a safe and a nice weekend with all their family, and God bless all of you.
And Sino Evil, See no evil. I want to thank you for coming, and as always, a big hug and a lot of success on your comedy club.
Thank you very much, and God bless you and your family too, Edwin.
Thank you. Kid Rock, Kid Rock, please give us your closing statement, please.
I hope they catch the guy um alive, so we can make an example out of this person, charge him federally, give him his day in court, and take out the trash if he's guilty. And I hope I can't see the chat, everyone, but can we everyone say a prayer for Frankie's family and his father because his father's not doing well. So I'm gonna say a prayer real quick. Let's see. Hold on. I got a mind thing right now. Hold up a second. Okay, I got it. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, to deliver us from evil. Amen. Have Frankie and his family get, excuse me, if I hope Frankie's family and his dad gets better and everything works out. Amen.
God bless.
Good seeing you, see no evil.
You also.
Yeah, I'm a kind of comedian. My friends tell me that, but my stuff's like what's it called? Uh, a mix from Chris Rock, George Carlin, and Richard Pryor.
That's fantastic. Listen, if
Oh,
you
yeah,
live in
but
the
my
area,
stuff's
reach out to me. Let's see if we put you on the list.
Yeah, I never went on like I never like went on like like open mic or nothing. But all my friends tell me like holy shit. Excuse me, Edwin. That's like whoa. Well, I'll think about it. I got a lot of stuff going on.
No, what you
but,
do is you
yeah,
come watch the show, and then I'll introduce you to my partner. My partner can either give you some tips on how to do it, and maybe give you like 5 minutes up front just to get yourself warmed up, and then you go little by little like that, and that's how you actually put it together. You can't just go up there with 20 minutes and then you don't have it together. What you do is you do 5 minute sets, and then you actually you what they call you turn it into something. Like you massage it the way it comes out right.
Yeah, I mean, my thing would be like doing it and doing like a story. You know what I'm saying?
Those are the ones everybody likes. They like to hear those type of things.
Right, but I mean, I would do something like say something, and that would lead to something else, to something else, to something else, and it all kind of works out. But my stuff's like vulgar and stuff.
Say what?
My stuff's kind of vulgar and triple X.
Okay.
I mean,
listen, it's wide open on those things. It's just when we go there, that all the shows are told that it's going to be if you get insulted very easily, it's not your show.
Oh yeah, I mean, I go. I mean, my thing would be like everyone's. You know what I mean? I don't discriminate. I would say to everybody.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm not saying black, white, Caucasian, all that. I'm just saying I go after everybody.
Well, that's the whole thing. You got to, but
right.
If it's done in a way where it's known to like it comes off proper, that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. I mean, I'm not gonna be like crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got a good head of weight.
When the crowd heckles you, you got to go after them. That's how it works.
Oh yeah, right. I got that, but I mean, I'll think about it. But I mean, it's not gonna happen right now. I got a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, you come in the thing, we'll talk. You know what I mean? And like
where do you live?
Where I live, I live in South Dakota. We'll just say. I don't.
So you'd have to. It's a long travel for you.
But yeah, I'm just saying that I live in South Dakota. I don't want no one where I live. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know.
That's all.
I'm saying if you're gonna come, it's since not now, just reach out to me somehow and we'll set it up.
Okay, and like I said, Evan knows me. He let me have the show for like 4 times now. I'm the boss. I took it over. I did it all myself, and I was interactive with the all chat, and everything was good. You know what I mean?
We're also gonna have like influencers too, like the ones that are like popular on Instagram and TikTok that are like local influencers.
Yeah, okay.
And that's just to bring in the crowd to, as
Oh,
they're like
yeah,
a
I
meet and
see
greet
what
with
you're
them, and
saying.
then we're gonna put the comedy guys on behind them.
So you guys, the show gonna be on YouTube?
What I'm doing is, once we get the shows, build up a couple of acts from the shows, I'm gonna start opening up a YouTube page that you'll see like shorts.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm not ready to go like tomorrow. But
If you want to look at my page, it's Laughs on the Landfill Comedy Club in what do they call Facebook. Give me a second, and I'll find it, and I'll put it on there for you. Hold on.
okay, but I can't read the chat right now. I
I'm
gotta
just saying, I'm gonna put it in the chat. I'll put it in there.
Oh, okay.
I'll put the site. Hold on.
I got you.
The link, I mean.
Yeah. Okay.
One sec. Let's see. We got. 1 second. I'm trying to find my link for the page. I'll put it in there.
Okay.
All right, I got it. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna put it in the chat if anybody wants to see it. If they hit this, it'll take them right to the Facebook page.
Okay. Cool.
I'll put it in the back chat for you too. All right, I'll put it in the back chat. Hold on.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, okay, See No Evil and Kid Rock, thank you both. A big hug, and I will see you both soon if God permits. Okay.
Okay. See
You
no
got it.
evil.
Thank you.
Check that out, man. You have a safe one. And good luck. And Edwin. Yeah. See no evil. Edwin was awesome. So I experienced the talking with people. Like it's like nothing. So I just gotta get my thing down right.
If
You
you
know
just touch on that Facebook thing, it'll take you right to the page.
Okay, cool. Edwin and you know, have a good night. Take it easy.
Okay.
Everybody too.
Okay, Kid Rock. God bless you, and God bless you. See No Evil.
You too.
Okay, wait.
Okay, everyone. I want to wish everyone a good night. Thank you, Miss Karen. Thank you, Miss Karen, for coming, and I hope you get well soon, and I hope to have you on the panel, if God permits. A big hug, Miss Karen. Thank you, David James. Thank you for coming. Miss Nitro, as always, God bless you, and I hope to have you on the panel one day. Hold on. I want to, just chilling. Thank you for coming, and God bless you always. I want to thank everyone for coming and everyone for sharing. And I want to thank Todd Father, thank you for coming, and God bless you. Everyone, if I am not mistaken, today, Friday night, Todd Father is going to have a Halloween special telecast. So everyone, support Todd Father. It's going to be a great program. I think everyone can wear a costume, and you ask for the link. Todd Father will send you the link, and you can show off your costume on the panel. So good luck, Todd Father, with your Halloween special. Okay. So everyone, good night. God bless the state of Maine, and we pray to God that the shooter that the shooter is apprehended, and that and that and that he is prosecuted to the full extent of the law. So may God bless the people of Maine, and our respect to those that lost their loved ones. That is very sad. That is very sad. A special prayer and blessing to Frankie Calabria's father. In the name of God, in the name of the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary, blessings of good health for Frankie Calabria's father. So thank you all. God bless you all, and I will see you soon with the blessing of God. And thank you for supporting our channel. Good night, everyone. Good night.
Habemus Papam. Sancte Hermane Ecclesiae Cardinalem Wojtyła. La nostra lingua italiana, se mi sbaglio, lo hanno chiamato di un paese lontano ma sempre così vicino per la comunione nella fede e nella tradizione cristiana.
Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen.